Andrew Breitbart. He is a conservative commentator. He runs a couple of websites. He helped Drudge start his website back in the day. And what he likes to do is hit jobs. He's the one that did the hit job on Acorn. He's the one that put in the heavily edited video on Acorn that later prosecutors looked at and said, Jesus, man, this tape looks nothing like the one you have up on your website when you look at the whole thing. And he did it again with Shirley Sherrod. Now, this weasel is going to go on George Stephanopoulos' program, Good Morning America, and I love his initial, and then later he comes up with an excuse. Oh, no, no, no. No, it wasn't about Shirley Sherrod. It was about the people in the audience. Except, I'll tell you afterwards what his website actually said. Let's watch.
And joining us now to debate all this fallout, Andrew Breitbart, publisher of BigGovernment.com, which started this firestorm by posting that video of Shirley Sherrod. Also, Eric Boehlert, senior fellow with the watchdog group Media Matters for America. You guys are on different sides, obviously, of this issue. But, Andrew, let me begin with you. After seeing the whole tape, White House calls Agriculture Secretary Tom Vilsack. He's now reconsidering this firing. Any second thoughts for you?
I have no second thoughts regarding the course that Vilsack took. I have no idea why a video that was posted to draw attention to the conflict between the Tea Party and the Democratic Party trying to attack.
But let me just stop you there, because your original column said that the video lays out in stark detail that Shirley Sherrod's federal duties are managed through the prism of race and class distinctions. When you see the whole tape, that's clearly not true.
No, she does actually talk about race and class distinctions in it, but this was always
not in the context of her job as a federally appointed executive bureaucrat.
What this video clearly shows is a standard that the Tea Party has not been held to, is that the NAACP shows people in the audience there applauding her when she discriminates against a white farmer. That was the point that I was trying to make, because what the NAACP is arguing about the Tea Party is that there are people
let me finish my point. Bureaucrat.
That there are people in the crowds at Tea Parties, and they're rebuking the Tea Party on that behalf. And I'm telling you that this is a standard. If you want to talk about people clapping racist behavior, that's exactly what you see in this video.
Oh, yeah. Nicely done, Weasel. So you're blaring huge headlines saying Obama administration official racist while carrying out her duties at the USDA was not misleading? Was not about her? When it was something she did 24 years ago, and you purposely left out the part of the tape that had her saying, look, I actually did not do this in the end. I helped the farmers as much as I possibly could because I realized it was the wrong thing to do. And now, oh, no, it wasn't about her. No. It was one of the guys on his way to the restroom made a little noise. And so that's what I was trying to point out and smear the NAACP with that. What did you see in the audience? What clapping? What are you talking about? Okay? What a pathetic excuse. All right, now he's going to make up more excuses. Let's go to clip number 3.
This was never about Shirley Sherrod.
No,
this was not about Shirley Sherrod. This was about pointing out the Tea Party.
Post a correction.
This was not about Shirley Sherrod. This was about the smears that have gone against the Tea Party, including the primary one, which has led the charge, which got re-instigated by the NAACP condemning the Tea Party by saying that N-words were hurled at Congressmen Carson, Lewis, and Eldridge. Cleaver. A huge point here. If they're going to create a false argument against the Tea Party...
We're running out of time, and I want to get your response. We have 10 seconds. But you were wrong about Shirley Sherrod, and that's what started this.
No, it isn't. It was about... The video shows racism. The video shows racism, and when the NAACP is going to charge the Tea Party with racism and saying that people in the audience are racist, I'm going to show you that it happens on the other side. At an NAACP event, people are applauding racism.
He's going to show you a video out of context. He has no idea what's going on. He's going to launch a smear and label her a racist without having the slightest clue what's on the video.
It shows people applauding. She's talking about her turning point. Even in the video that Breitbart posted, she said, hey, then I realized it isn't about black and white, it's about poor people, okay? And that's part of what she said. Now, in the longer tape, she says that more and more clearly. Of course, that's the part Breitbart didn't want you to see, right? But even in that part, it's in there, and so then he says, oh, well, they're applauding that, so they must all be racist. Same exact thing as before, okay, as what Glenn Beck did, which is, it's not my fault that I buried a hatchet in her back. It's the Obama White House's fault for listening to my weaselly ass. And so I'm going to hit him again and say they're the racists for firing Sherrod. I mean, that's what Beck implied. By the way, Beck said that she should be rehired, right? And now, so he seems like he's leading the crusade to rehire her. So now the NAACP says she should be rehired. Now the White House has finally turned around and said, okay, we're trying to rehire her. For 2.5 days, they were like, oh, no, we've got zero tolerance. And, we don't even use our head. We don't give a damn about our head. We've given our head on loan to the conservatives, and they just make judgments for us, and we call it zero tolerance. Hell no, we're not taking her back. The White House said, oh, it was all Vilsack's decision, the Agriculture Secretary, but we stand behind him 100%. No, well, then that's your decision to stand behind him 100%. Finally, and why did they flip, by the way? Why did they flip? Because Glenn Beck said you should rehire her. So they're like, oh, wait, what does Fox News tell us to do? I have watched Fox News. We should rehire her. Glenn Beck has given us permission. So now Vilsack and the Obama White House trying to rehire Shirley Sherrod because Fox News gave them permission.